Good day and welcome to the program Midday Show where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You the same also listen to you on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. Me where they bring this edition come to you today, my name is Princess Piers. Like all time inside the program, we get plenty news, information, and entertainment. So stay with me for the next 1 hour inside the program. You can be part of the program by way how you can send a message to the number on 077-981-981, or you can watch me live now on Radio Democracy Facebook page. The program is still a listen to Midday Show, and today inside this edition of the program, we partner with other radio station them. For sake away NATCOM people every day at today, then they can't talk about the 5G internet. We don't be getting cause problem in the country. Well, waiting NATCOM think about this. We get different people from NATCOM we therefore can talk about this issue. And Radio Democracy, they partner with other station them for bring this program can to you. Well, like as I just said, today this is a special program inside the program Midday Show today. I get people from NATCOM where they have can talk about the 5G network saga where they now in the country. Well, waiting NATCOM think about this. I get with Mr. Momodu Sewa, when are the Director of Regulatory Administration and NATCOM. Good afternoon, welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Princess.
And also I get with me Abdul Ben Fode. When are the Director of Corporate and Industry Affairs in NATCOM, where they have can talk about this issue. Good afternoon, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good afternoon, people in our radio land.
The program is still a listen to Midday Show. They can to live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You they listen to it on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl, and you they watch me live now on Radio Democracy Facebook page. And today inside the program with the link with other partner station them as this program they can to you from NATCOM, who side they can talk about the 5G network saga. We don't begin bring problem in the country. Well, for take that issue there, we go take these first issues where the regional commander Freetown East AIG Edward Samadia don't confirm say police don't arrest 13 people them we been stoned and damaged some police officer and QCell workman them because they alleged say the QCell workman them be one for go fix 5G internet na upper approved school. Usman Kamara gets more.
The 3 days lockdown, we go down successfully one. People then comply. 80-90% people then comply, except the lawless one them, people that wait and think say they not for obey the law and do other things. We also can partial lockdown, that 14 days, the first aspect of them. We now inter-district lockdown. We start on the 25th. You go alongside with a curfew, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. People that also comply to a certain extent. They comply, In the compliance for the curfew, we get checkpoints them where we institute. Among the checkpoints them, we get strategic one where we place now a place called crossing immediately after 6 Mile.
So in that case, as una don't they provide security, how it's like people and don't they comply or una get any major incident we don't happen inside in this there?
Yeah, well, we see say to a certain extent, yes, people then comply, but we may get disappointed. We want the first case we registered at Bombali, we can understand the Fobe College students, how we go find himself na Bombali, they record that case they later become positive. One at the drawing board, we try for see and put measures in place where at least we go strengthen that. And that on the 28th, we go start for implement them. That is to say, we not only get checkpoint again, now crossing, we bring down the checkpoint to the second checkpoint, now Newton. Then you get my 38 and my Shaka, now Northwest, that is local district. We coordinate their affairs. We get 4 checkpoints in a day, and we introduce a convoy system. That is to say, you will come with a vehicle, now Newton, you go up the provinces with essential goods. We move with in convoy, we can go to my 38 checkpoint. you know. Secondly, I wish for tell people them about this 5G issue. Recently on Sunday night, the people that engage with now approved school. You know, when you go up upper approved school, you realize say you will get Seratel pole, Orange pole, Africell pole, and QCell pole. Then people there, they will come there, then go check them, go update them poles, and go check service them pole as how normally they do routinely. Then when they go there, people then raise, then go attack them. Say then they can't plant 5G. I want let people then know say 5G, yes, a day, but Sierra Leone not reach to that capacity, communication capacity yet. We dey on to 4G. You know, outside this, the lawlessness appear for B. Now that way people then go, they see the poll man. If you suspect them, police they're very close. Bring channel you complain. That shows that you are a responsible and decent citizen.
All right. So it may happen now. Where they meet them day.
Well, when they go meet them, they put the place under siege, send stone panel, wound the people them, terrorize the Wokwan them, and get the vehicle them, they vandalize them, they broke the windscreen, they deflate the tires, and do a lot of things. Where even when police go there, timely, police respond timely for solve. For quell down the situation, then stone the policeman there, then do all sorts of things. Then we get policeman there, we then get injured, you know. Except I get forget the wisdom of the Inspector General of Police, you know, because they monitor the situation. I get for send the reinforcement before the people then scatter the irate youth there. They scatter Umwevu for arrest 13 in all, and then they custody. Will they try for do the investigation? Of course, you know the one that will the police them, the worker that will then get injured, we don't send them to hospital and give them medical paper. They don't endorse the medical paper. The investigation continues.
Well, that's not the regional commander Freetown East, AIG Edward Yasamadia, but they confirm to Usman Kamara Usai say police don't arrest 13 people them. We've been stoned and damaged some police officer in QCell workman them because the alleged say the QCell workman them be one for go fix 5G internet na upper approved school. The program is still a listen to Namide show where they can't rely from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Like as I been say where the program starts, this is a special program inside the media show today. Also we get people in from NATCOM where they are for can talk about this 5G internet where don't be problem na the country also we don't see fet and road on the be. Well, people from NATCOM care for can talk about this issue. And this program they come to you from live from Radio Democracy and self other partner station them. The program na me the show. Well, Mr. Abdul Ben Fode, we don't see we are from that interview day. What is the issue around this 5G? Internet.
Thank you very much, Princess. Me family, this now we call them a conspiracy theory around 5G and COVID-19. It don't begin, I think, a few days ago. It happened like how we are in the clip we wanna play with the police there na approved school. Just now conspiracy, and then say 5G, people then they go do their work, then routine maintenance, now then sell sites then people then go attack them. Not only under it don't happen at Lunsarback. Then say then don't we couldn't go now for go install 5G. And as at the top, 5G not then a salon. Nobody has made an application to NATCOM with respect to 5G. Now 4G we work on, and even the 4G self, not to all sign a salon it don't go now, but is it about 30%? Then we get in a salon for 4G at the moment. 5G now faster internet, we will run 40 times faster than 4G. But as we talk inside this field of Africa, now South Africa no more, not able to forget some elements of 5G, where in fact when they say not to all side inside South Africa, it is on trials. Around the world, now only America is in the trial. Now America, UK and Germany, then say no go full blown activity, no go to full blown action yet. In the south, now China, South Korea and Japan, now they no more get 5G. This is a conspiracy theory. Conspire means where people, one or two people, they come together in secret for plan and do something way bad, way inimical to the state, inimical to everybody. We now from NATCOM, we they regulate the people them, and we concern now for the consumer. We therefore enhance and ensure say the consumers they are satisfied. So the sales and way they where we try for make people then use and communicate, or they try for people then use the internet, and even some beginning don't start for learn from on Zoom. We get beginning like in a grammar school, we get beginning at other school now, even at university, where the more network operator we don't go say they go give them some platform where they go start for teach people then online teaching. So if you don't start to go attack person say they can't fix 5G pan like we not go take until they will not go take until because lie. And this not even begin from biblical times. Conspiracy theory begin from biblical times, where in the Bible where they say there's something called bubonic plague, where they say that the Jewish people then now they may go poison water well. So those are other conspiracy theory, not only that anymore. Now misinformation and again, now disinformation. There is no link between COVID-19 and 5G. There is no link, no scientific proof, nothing, absolutely. That are non-ionizing radiation in the pool. No link, not in any form or shape. A virus, no immunologist not tell you that one day. No virologist not tell you that one day. No scientist not tell you that one day say 5G, well, probably they under, they go inside virus. COVID-19, now Wuhan, they say, they first discover. Wuhan city, inside Hubei province, now China. Who said they say now wet market. From the wet market, go to Motorman. From Motorman, don't start forget human to human transmission. You know, if you go America quick, until people then come up for travel time. The first case will get, not the travel person to travel from China. I mean, from France, Canada. So who say COVID-19 gets some 5G? We have the network and they help we will the talk and the land and we try for even for digital salon. Just the cable they don't come up to 30 million worth of cables for enhance on with 4G network all over the country.
Okay.
Then you go destroy cables, destroy people and you destroy the you send a 5G where you don't get no idea about. You know it's in a 5G, you know it's in a gamma ray, you know it's in a X-ray. Where you go school now for pay attention. That's the reason why government say make people then go school and learn something. If you go school, say you go from 3, you go from 4, you do small physics. You go understand there is no correlation between something like when a virus and a pole and mast. Okay. I will stop you on that first.
Okay, I just want to make you explain to family, let people get idea waiting the difference between 2G, 3G, 4G, and this 5G. Waiting and they mean.
Yeah, my brother Ingo can say on that first.
Okay, Mr. Sewa, you go explain waiting and the different meaning of them. The internet.
You go explain the generation.
Thank you very much, Princess. I will start with the genesis of how we reached up to 4G. In 1983, leaders like Europe, they formed a committee, we then call them Post and Telecommunication Committee, and then start to work on the protocols for establish digital communication. In them period and day, then try for established protocols, and they arrive at what they call the 2G. That are the second generation, where replace the first generation, where that first generation have analog digital analog communication. When I remember say 110 at this country, we get Mobitel. Mobitel now first come before Orange the car or Celtel the car, and that Mobitel they are in 1G. Or first generation. Yeah, the second generation now evolved from there. We will get it been initially based on voice calls or voice communication. Later evolved to data. When we evolve to data, we get GPRS. That GPRS and later we get Edge. Yeah. Then later on, the 2G was the first established or deployed now in Finland. Finland and first deploy 2G. So later on, we evolve to 3G and 4G. 3G now get the capability for give out high-speed data and voice, as well as 4G. But 4G in own data can run into gigabits per second. A different from gigabytes. Gigabyte the capacity, whereas gigabit the speed. In this case, this 4G saga where they around, my sister. 5G saga where they around, my sister. Like my colleague don't say, no instance, no the way an operator don't go me to say you get interest in 5G. Don't forget say in November and December 2019, they will be get to them call the World Radio Conference. Now Sharm el-Sheikh, now Egypt, for determining the frequency or spectrum whether for use on 5G. Up to date, they not publish their spectrum and they. We fall now group 1, other areas they fall and group 2 and 3. So we not get the frequency 8. Even the one that when my colleague they talk about Those are trial networks, not like established network. Yeah. Now not try for look at between the difference between the 5G and COVID-19. Me not a medical practitioner, but I don't listen to radio severally that then tell we say COVID-19 is transmitted between man and man, mortar man and mortar man, and are through droplets. Yeah. Whereas in telecommunication, we dey get voice and data services through airwaves and cables. Yeah, that is wireless and wired. So, who side the link there between droplets for transmit data and telecom and voice? Me not see the disconnect. I not see how they connect. There's a disconnect. Yeah, so when people they go attack installations, telecommunication installations, where the operations depend on airwaves or cables, whereas the COVID-19 they say they get out through droplets. Yeah, so they want tell me say the operators that they use droplets for transmit. No, like I'm a colleague they say back, those telecommunications operations of cell sites, they emit radiation. But if finally we educate the public today, the harm on human go only count to the person when it is 7 or 6 meters to the antennas, where they right up there. When they see the towers there, the minimum height of tower when they run at this country now 40 meters. So I don't know who side somebody go there, except it was spider or a storm board, you go near the antenna by 7 meters. Yeah. And even the effect where they get out of that, now like then light skin people there, that black where they can get, now I go give you. Me way dark so, I don't get no effect. Yeah. So if you need the radiation, they come. But apart from that,
The radiation is non-ionized.
ionized. And apart from that, we as the commission, they ensure that any equipment or material where they come out in the canal, we do what they call type approval. Why would they do that? We do type approval because we want to certify the conformity to particular parameters. We call them the Declaration of Conformity, DOC. Then we get certificates that way manufacturers then can issue, where they can test their equipment and they. So on certain terms, where operators in the car with equipment and we will not test at all or not give a certificate as type approval. That's top there for the time being.
Okay, you don't explain anything in the as the regulatory body. Let we just say in a situation, also like the mobile operator then they apply. We get that kind, then get that kind capacity there for run this 5G in a salon.
Yes, they will get a capacity, but you got to apply first to the commission. The commission give you what they call spectrum. Then apart from that, we not see a lot of companies and they or manufacturers in the way they manufacture 5G equipment because they say they're not certain who spectrum get for work panel. As I tell you earlier on, the conference, the conference we done at Sharm el-Sheikh, they not even publish the spectrum and way we use per 5G. So you have to get the capability to go and get towers, then get generators, then get power banks then. Now for just buy the equipment and maybe they increase the capacity, they run some patch on the switches, MSCs, then they're going to start for run them. But happen 8, nobody apply for 5G 8. We don't even know the spectrum what they use for 5G. For the time being, it was we just discuss that. We're not publish it until ITU publish the Communication Commission Union publish then spectrum and before any other country go legally use the country.
Okay, well, I will come back to Ona for me to explain waiting Ona go get for do like this issue on the co-op waiting not come then get for do concerning the infighting for this 5G. Also, see people in the install poll them, the people in the feds them. So I will come back and follow Ona to that issue. The program is still a listen to Nami. They show the country live from the society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And with the partner with other station them, outside Natcom there, they talk about the 5G saga. Outside plenty people don't get God the fed for sake of the 5G where they feel say Debunking Salone. And that's then say not so true. The program is still listen to Nami. They show. The headmaster na the Milton Margai School for the Blind, Sally Ture, don't say the fire we catch na the teacher then department inside the school Wednesday 29 na nets being spoiling property and other thing them. Usa he said they no even know yet waiting cause the fire we make the quarter be born and spoiling property them. Well, I've been go there and put these reports together. Right now, I dey na the Milton Margai School for the Blind, where they na Wilkinson Road. Also, inside the school, you get different apartments them. Also, you get the hostels them inside the picking day. And towards the back of the school, you get the side outside the teachers them where they teach na the school day. And some the one where they take care of the picking and set up. But one of the apartments them na the school being born what na right now from what they see everything born done na this apartment. The waiting cause this fire make Abingo and talk to one witness we been witness this fire how all this started self Abingo and talk to some of the teachers them waiting this mean for sake of this fire we don't born outside and tap inside the Milton Margai School for the Blind.
Okay, me na William I Kuruma in the CSO school and by then 7 don't cut. So I sit down there, now I smell smoke. And they call me brother. I say I smell smoke. Now would I put fire? And they will get. Later now I rewind it when name Madam Atoli. I say fire to power in room, fire. So me serve the camera, the Allah people. I say let them come help. So me baba, he can't broke here because fire don't take all them pan body and day. So now they say there is no way, we're not going to control that fire. Pass to broke this building where this is so. Now it take, if you are them broke, after that, brother mistake back Naka because all the place dark fire. In and they don't do. So the football go for start.
Okay, but anybody died?
No. Oh, bless God, that study.
Well, from this person we like starts for see how the family start. I can talk to the victims themselves where they host them born.
My name is Rashida Z. Bidon. I'm a teacher at the Milton Margai School for the Blind. I sit down at my entrance here. My small babona in see fire. He say, "Mommy, fire!" Now I say, "Who say fire come on?" Because now about 7:30, lights been carrying started late. He said, "Mommy, fire!" As the lights come a few minutes now it begin. He say, "Fire!" I say, "Who this fire come on?" I rush for take the small picking they were not able to work at too. Only la pana habitai. I love all now. So they cannot with all bone. Nothing I'm able to pull back la power tie. Me picking them bring me nothing pull for them. We they call some organizations them for kind so we aid them. Because the situation now don't they bad. We just imagine if school mean they in session right now for be do for go they go work. Nothing to nothing. Even food, money self not able to pull. And we just come out take salary.
I'm a John Bikagbo. I'm a teacher at the school for the blind. Myself not been there around the compound, but when I come around, I spend some time with me, my comrade teacher, whom they keep coming in. All of a sudden, we'll just hear loud Allah, where all man the Allah say fire. And we as persons living with disability will not get any option, but we know the directions FOB say the fire will come off from, so like we just been get for fend and escape routes. For see we will be able to go, even though some of you go jam will shoot them, but at least the fire being look really heavy. We as teachers them will get with materials them, and then from there we just like come out, take salaries and all of that. So we misplace a lot of things them. Now we find it very difficult even for we get side for really rest, except through the help of the headmaster. We're being relocated with the staff them for go up into the administrative building. We they call on Soriat people them for really come on board for see how best they can really help in the city.
From waiting there you for waiting people they don't talk. Well now I go now for go talk to the headmaster and the Milton Margai School for the Blind for no things that make up of these incidents.
Mina, Mr. Sally Ture, the head of the Milton Margai School for the Blind. It is really very unfortunate, you could just imagine a place where blind teachers then they live here, blind staff. The way the fire take place, it really be serious and then lost their properties. Now they not get side for the, except that I don't relocate them first now one of the dormitories then the female dormitories because many of them female teachers. We put modalities in place.
Okay, so then can't you ever they happen?
No, it not ever happen. Ever since me have been school pupil here, safe, it not ever happen. This is not the first time. No, nobody know that. Thank God for that. Thank God for the community people, Medina, the youth, them, they do extremely well. Even the LUC in along the safe can yesterday, even the Minister of Education safe, they call rapidly for follow up the situation. We don't get ONS, don't come, they don't try for collect names of households. We also don't get other people that we don't come watch and see. At the moment, we don't know anything yet. We don't what will happen, but the teachers them are really displaced at the moment, and then most of them properties them lose them during this fire incident. Continue for appeal that will help them staff here, because even the materials where they use for teach the picking them, they lose all yesterday. The books them everything, let alone their clothes, their television, their freezers, all anything, and they then lost them. So we go call on ask people then for come at the aid and give them people there something for starting life again.
Okay, from waiting, you don't give headmaster of the school, they don't say this fire incident no ambog the teachers them na the school we make plenty of them no get time for tap again. Then people end up call on at organization name for come for help them so that they go get time for tap. Well, for Radio Democracy, me na Princess Piasley reports.
NATCOM, National Telecommunications Commission. The commission established by an Act of Parliament to regulate the telecommunications sector in Sierra Leone. NATCOM, now we are National Telecommunications to foster progressive, enabling environment for the development of ICT industry in Salone, to be the leading ICT regulator within the continent of Sub-Saharan Africa. National Telecommunications Subscribers Commission regulating the telecoms world. Our core values reflect our principles, which guides and protects our operations for the achievement of our strategic goals.
The program is still a listen to Namide Show, where they can to live from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Well, they listen to me on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. And if you watch we live on Radio Democracy Facebook page. Well, for be part of the program, you can send a message to the number on 077-981-981 for be part of the program. Well, today we don't look at issues we get for do with the 5G. We plenty people on the get Kuskas and Rodro with people in this program. They reach you through other partner stations. Name the program. You still listen to Namide Show. Mr. Fode, before we go, you don't talk on different issues there. Another key issues we around this 5G network. Now, also, plenty people on the like attack, like people who work on different operation on mobile operators come in them, when they see them, like then they go put poll, then they feel say that's something that the 5G and go install. So, waiting not come up of this incident we don't happen on different side them.
Thank you very much. Like I've been on say earlier, me famble and are just a conspiracy. Conspiracy is simply where they come together, you and you people them, or you and you famble, you bother them, or you and the like minds for making them do bad thing in secret or in the open. Like we say, 5G not in a Salone at all. 5G not in near we say, you not even Ghana, not with over Nigeria. So the people them, if passing this tower they wouldn't get, then sell size then get for maintenance then one day. Then get for produce fuel or refuel them. Security day. So that must they have to be protected, because now they make where you then are you village self now, you go call you famble in America without hiccup. You nobody even on a Seratel or slave like I in the first time. Forgot to line. So if you go begin to Hamburg people then say because of 5G and lie, where you very, very well know say a lie, it's not in your own best interest. You have to be patriotic. There is no 5G here. We are going to write to the Minister of Information. Then say Sierra Leone coalition on 5G. And now say them pull that kind of idea. There is no coalition on 5G. There is no 5G. How can you coalesce on 5G? As we talk now, not only QCell and what, QCell a new company we come. Before now, then they co-locate. That means that they hang for other person in your own pole. Just like if you go catch now your company in your own place, you go and go to your own place where you rent your own house or build your own house. So what they are doing now for build their own tower then. So why is they doing that then go attack them? Then even apart from that, even with Orange, they not attack people in a Calabar town, na Winners Chapel, na Approved School, na Kuntolo. which is not good. So when you do that, when police catch you, now against yourself, now against you, Perry, now the law officers then go handle you. It's not correct at all. There is no 5G now. 5G not in now. Now the same thing will be happen like sometime before where AIDS been come in the 1980s, where people they don't try for make ARVs and antiretroviral drugs for make it suppress the virus inside your body. Then say it's now American intentions to destroy sex. That means not for business for bomb picking. Americans' intention to discourage sex. That are AIDS. When I lie, that I mean other conspiracy theory than it. It's just false. It's just false today. Even before on immunization, there was a partner in northern Nigeria. They pan the news all over the place. When people they come for, they immunize the way bomb picking them for go immunize them. They say no, they're not for immunize them because we immunize them, then they go now for they not bomb picking more. So therefore polio go they boku. That's how people get polio again, then picking sickness. So now just the same theory. This is not lie. It is a false statement. It's not correct. It's not true at all. The best we can do at this point in time now for make we support government for make we fight this COVID-19 make it don't higher. If now 5G been cause COVID, now America first if you don't catch or inside South Korea, South Korea are the only country in the world we get a full-blown 5G where they operate. South Korea is the only country in the world because the people they get sense. In South Korea they get some sense. South Korea they get sense. They pass on American money. So, but now what we are doing in Israel now for let we encourage people, let we educate the people, let we sensitize the people that we fumble them with people in our radio land. 5G no dey na ya, and there is no nexus, no connection no dey between a virus and waiting and a terminal opiana. Try to get to edge, you call and you send small SMS, you send text. Now wait 3G in there, you do small internet. But 4G, your internet okay, it's okay now. People in the land. As when they talk Zoom, they open then they teach them on. You can in school, then they teach now on Zoom. Now when they see that the whole meetings and virtual meeting on Zoom, on through the internet, it'll help you. So now for what we develop country, not to make we can destroy them, you say because of 5G. If they destroy now way, now lockdown the camel. How they go send money to you through Orange money or through Afusel money or through even through the banks? You are destroying yourself. It's not good at all. That is not good for us. We have to be patriotic. Here where we are people that they put money for help government. So if you don't for give money, you encourage them for wash their hand. Give Veronica a bucket. Give soap. Now we clap for the health workman. And that they do all over the world. Then they clap for them. Give them motivation. Give them bread, make them eat. You they see where people then pull masks in their face, how them face then red. We come masks then at their face throughout the day. Whether they hit and whether they treat people in the treatment centers around the world. You know we get that passion there. If now 5 people they call Corona, COVID-19. Then therefore I feel say enough for they that they country themselves where 5G no one day near the way if internet not they enough for it. But that is not. There is no connection, there is no nexus, no correlation on it. So please. You go yonder, then catch you, then go lock you up, then unbug yourself, you they do unto yourself, and you go pay the damage. The best I could do, disease from it, 5G, no, then we are the regulators. Nobody has applied to us, like my colleagues say. Nobody. And we're not getting fast 5G now, like, how they call them, driverless cars. Now say then get driverless car, you get smart cities. We don't get that side in here. So what do they want 5G for? The 4G first make it go all over Salone before we consider 5G.
Okay, this first concerning this 5G where them play
say
na different community them, not to one community don't happen.
Yes.
So like
it happen at Lunsar.
So like una don't go na the community and meet with the people them and know actually waiting really make them they do them thing there.
By tomorrow we'll be on the roads. For even now Lunsa will start. Well, we have for today now we are sending a team to Kuntolo to Winners Chapel play outside the Tower Day and Approve School and even the Calabaton. We are doing that today and by tomorrow we will send a team to Lunsa because that's where the Nadian said the action they way the young man in the bonta and a treat. But that's all wrong conspiracy to like I say. In fact, the letter and say coalition on 5G. There is no 5G in Israel. So now just bad people that they think say now bad will come together. Or like man, so they get a platform on the internet, they say, oh, well, look, better. Once they get a platform on the internet, on social media, on Facebook, they say, oh, 5G they cause corona. There is no relation, there is no scientific proof. Even as I talk to people, and if you Google now, you type www.bbcnews.com/the enquiry, INQUIRY. Just yesterday, there was a program on BBC on this same conspiracy theories on 5G. It's a false now bunkum. Now bunkum. So if you can't shoot on this one, you just dissuade yourself for nothing. But now bunkum. Type that bbcnews.com/the enquiry. THEINQUIRY. Do that right now, then you go listen now.
Okay, so from when these things start on no go inside the community now?
We have gone there. We've spoken to them. Now the driver say we are sending another team this afternoon as we left here. So they were sending a team to Lunsal tomorrow. So that we'll try for community. As we talk, so all money we all over the place.
Okay, so what thing come out from the community people?
No, now we community sensitization and try for educate them. Say na lie. Now when you go tell person the wrong message, that was what happened in Second World War where Hitler. There was what they call Goebbels and Hammer. Now then, the propaganda, misinformation, disinformation, and lie. That's how they kill the Jews. They say that the Jews they make them better. That's what happened in Second World War. Now that happened even the First World War, where Crown Prince Ferdinand we go na Hungary. That's what happened. So now that we get for first now, we have to be more patriotic as Sierra Leoneans. As we talked just 2 days ago, we don't get $30 million worth of digital items wait for make for digital salon. So that any say say it internet you go land. You go land. Then you they go destroy people that don't small so they you say because of 5G. Who say you know the 5G come on? What you know about 5G? 5G there is what they call non-ionizing radiation. And no one in the pool. Then you know they affect nobody. Say it cause COVID-19. No, not at all. Nobody no can find that one day. Corona virus from the say wet market. Now where you sneeze, it comes from human to human being. There is no way how tower go give you corona. You know the way.
Okay, now Mr. Sarah, from waiting, Mr. Fode don't talk. We say like they don't go to the community them. They don't go sensitize the people and say let the people know if it's na 5G, the mobile operator then they go install that in community. As the director of regulatory and administration from NATCOM, una don't they monitor the mobile operator them for know exactly what they can do.
Now we work down there for actually monitor and I make what they do to them call a compliance check. One of the things that we do to ensure that any equipment we operators in the car in this country is certified, it gets certificate for so show say it don't conform to the standards that will international best practice or testing organization they get, you know. So we don't go out severally. We don't check on SIM cards. We then can send our tweets. You will not register or they confiscate that day. But let's come back to the 5G. You know, 5G na super high speed network, and it gets again a quality for monitor non-living things or living things. And non-living things, they then driverless cars, you know, or for instance, you want say somebody a robot as the case may be. Or Mrs. I can go say I want to put chip in my body, then my wife go to monitor me and see who's at any point in time. That is in an Internet of Things. Yeah. So when you carry this country or any we don't establish better in the world they evolve from who's out there now. Some work than the way people they do. We got can get machines there for do their work than they with the 5G. So they automate they aid in automation from manual to mechanized ways of doing things. You know. So the issue about say 5G don't day now, you know, correct? But the true, we not give license to nobody. Nobody don't have 5G equipment in this country here. So people therefore know that what in the operators they do normally, they don't install the equipment then. They get routine maintenance. They get what they go check and ensure that one, the generators on the run on fuel day. Two, for ensure that on the fourth day they can't pull card, they put card. Third, for ensure that everything inside the work as the case may be. So when they see them people then they, now their sites then they, not to install in the kind install 5G equipment at all. That kind of equipment not in this country. In all day in this country today, we not register anybody for it. So let nobody not be to say you don't install 5G. And besides, how you go link a network when an equipment to motorman? How that equipment they go get effect, that equipment go get effect on the motorman. Where the equipment they right up there, like I say, if the equipment is down by 7 meters towards the down at 7 meters towards you, the motorman, then it likely for them give you that black spot if you yalla. But the thing they open at 40 meters or 50 meters or 60 meters high up, it not get no effect on you. Then besides telecommunication operations, not to by droplets. And they use droplets for transmit data. And they use droplets for transmit voice. Like me sit down and also this microphone, what you get? You get cable where they lead to an equipment. You know. So that's so the thing that happen. The antennas they wanna get out and there. For let people then get now wave airwaves that they travel on. Yeah. And the frequency or the spectrum that they use now FM frequency modulation. They get a band of frequencies. So we not get anything like droplets inside telecommunication. Now only medical people then tell you say this corona way cancel, it could be transmitted by droplets or whatever, you know. So now we know that day. So with the appeal to people then, if you go destroy a site like area, how you go able to talk? How you go able to get internet services? How you go able to get mobile money? You know, if you don't damage it now, tell the bill, you will not suffer. Let them lock down the council. So the appeal to people there, una desist from Nande, otherwise where police then lay on na baba kayaka.
Okay, so you go on for assure the public say the Kuskas we don't be in different communities them for say the mobile operators them not to 5G pole them at all and go for go install.
At all, not like I say, we not give license for 5G, we not even know the spectrum for 5G, we not ever certify any equipment for 5G in this country. 5G not in existence at all.
Okay, well, I go read some message on the program. This first one they say, if it is not 5G, why then only we see mobile operators working during the night hours to install their poles? Well, this they come out from concerned citizen. And this other message, we just on inside program, they say, Madam Presenter, trust me, 5G has so many dangers in the lives of the people. I kindly ask the NATCOM guys in the studio for let them be their erection, let them do not allow no erection of such poles in the country. This they come out from Saidu. This other message we I go read inside the program. This person they ask question say, why Kunsolo? Why not another area? It come out from 4D. Well, this other message I will read for now inside the program. Okay, well, this message we can say no the message we can say no get full message for me. I go read them. Well, we go on for response to some of the text message we don't inside the program.
Yes, let's just look at the issue about why the operators they work on night. You see, a good way this person in question very very right. Now, let's assume say a site na Middleton, let's say Salone Commercial Bank side day. Then we don't say we don't open the knock. We don't say that side they don't get congested. Congestion means the capacity where that site will run at it don't exceed, let's say 85% or 90%, which means when you want to call it drop and it go through channel only for let it connect. So if the people that want to increase the capacity of that site day, they don't do it at night in the daytime, and they do at the time where all man almost don't go to sleep between 1 and 4. At the time if they shut down site them, you know they affect a lot of people then. Now make telecommunication operators then they work on the night. Even the switches, they upgrade when they do per site then or the MSC, they always do them between 1 and 4. If it does not succeed, then they fall back and they go back to OTB on day so that when they clean, people then go to talk and do their business there. Now make their people they go on the inside and they or somebody can see that they knock the network operation center. They say generator alarm car. That alarm car it means the generator won't go door or it don't go door. Before they sit down and waste same morning time, then they go fix the fault before morning. So morning when people then grab, they go able to talk. So these are either faults or upgrades. Then they make people to work on the night.
Yeah, well, that kind of say, you say, why couldn't solo? And well, me family, nobody knows say why couldn't solo. Because I think that it gets some really place. So the entire day, they depend on the mindset of the people. And also the people that are controlling the people. But this all about conspiracy theory. Now people that of like minds, where they don't can stuff you head with lie, then you when they say look grab and go. Just like way people that keep doing them bad jihad business. Because if you keep person, you will go heaven. So once they have imbibed that in your head, that's the route you will go with. But it don't happen one or two places. It's not going to say na control no more. But that's why we don't improve and enhance on the sensitization and the education. That in not deny at all, and any effect where you work on that, now yourself you the Hamburg and your community. And I will just read waiting a pull out waiting a paper now. Then say in America, they say carriers including AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile began deploying 5G in 2009. Verizon's Vestback said that last year that half the US will have access to 5G by the end of 2020. So even in America, 5G not tried and it's got, you know the whole side, and you know if you don't for install it. So America no get her, now Salone go get her. So for heaven's sake, all we are trying to say is there is no link between 5G and COVID-19 because the radiation safe now radiation is within the pool. Now non-ionizing radiation, micro radiation, I think we know they affect anybody any harmful way. The radiation what they call ionizing radiation and radiation like gamma rays, now then will affect you very badly. But that radiation whether they put right up there, you know they affect anybody. If not that, like where internet don't come from, God knows when, they're all man for them die. But the fact of the matter is, let we be patriotic. The people they don't come for help because now the investment they come with. So if they come with the investment for help make this country go, you self all we get for do now for law we embrace the thing within our area so that we improve with life. As we sit down so you must go on the web. Now if you go even on DSTV channel 317, then they teach you. Then they're teaching people now on the radio. If you go DSTV channel 319, you did learn something. So all of those are through electronic waves where you go forget them. So the best you could do, not destroy something, learn something, and not say if the people then they're enlightened enough for say there is no connection between COVID-19 and 5G. They know come on a treat for they go begin the stone post and say, oh, this is not 5G. So now we have to educate the people and we'll continue this education and we'll continue this sensitization that there is no 5G in Salone, not even in Africa, now only South Africa a day. So even South Africa, a small side a day. If 5G, as we talk in South Africa, Corona de Limpopo. Ide Eastern Cape, ide in Mpumalanga. All I say the 5G no dey, but Corona dey. Corona dey KwaZulu Natal. So what is the connection there? So do you allow understand we say? Now me we in the same school. Now me where His Excellency the President can His Excellency Julius Malema don't come say, let we improve on the human capacity. If we capacity improve, me and you we get small thing our head. We know we go begin the stone post and say they can install 5G. Where we know say where they fix tower, then get for maintenance the tower. Any arm of those towers, then get security with it. You know, it's possible they just go pin and accommodate, then go for maintenance, then go for the generator, then go for fuel. Somebody has to be there. Even where that tower Hamburg, then go do something water. Yeah, so wait security, what happen to the security? Then you go Hamburg and you say because now 5G, then you don't get mobile money.
Okay, this message will just come in from Med. They say, please admonish the telecom workers to do their work during the daytime. Let them stop working at night if they are genuine. And this other one, they ask this question, say, please, I want to know the meaning of 5G.
Now, 5th generation. You say, you get 1st generation, 2nd generation, 3rd generation, 4th generation. This is now what in 5th generation. Then are the generation of the network technology when they come with. How 5G now the fastest now the world now. It's already done 40 times the speed of 4G. But it has not been installed. It's not been installed here, so not even go there. So I know a lot of people they have their head on that. If one you go with that, you go learn small thing. But the fact of the matter is, it is not here, and it is not here. It is not even near we say. It's not even in West Africa, like I say. Now only South Africa in patches. Now America, I don't get that in America. Now in patches. Now only Huawei. Now they are the leading posting company where they on the production of 5G. The other companies, but Huawei is a leader.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think say I need for again tell me family and say
working during the night.
Why in the working at night now for routine maintenance or for clear fault, and as well as for do routine maintenance or upgrades. Routine maintenance can happen daytime, but for upgrades, you do an area then go put site off. They say in the change card or in the wrong patch on the site. You go gladly, you know gladly. The later you no go know, then go do it on the night. The night then go do it when they sleep. And maybe people they go on the night. Or fault happen at night, definitely they go clear and before do clean. Now that make people they go on site at night. And the best time day for solve problems. Because you know that affect the general populace. The meaning of the cabin colleagues say we get 1st generation when are 1G, 2nd generation are 2G, third generation on a 3G, fourth generation with a 4G, and the one way they in the pipeline on the fifth generation with a 5G. Yeah, but we'll not get an IO, we'll not get 5G now. Since this work don't start in 1983, where they don't develop the protocols them and try for make specifications for equipment through the leadership of ITU, we not ever get that yet now. We not get 5G yet now. But don't get that at all.
Okay, Mr. Fode, as we hear about our program.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll just say a word or two again, people. And I just go try for let family and know say this fed what they fed so on COVID-19 coronavirus is a very, very serious issue. As we talk now all over the world, we know how even salon it don't affect we. It don't affect workers. Just this morning or even yesterday, there's Ryanair when Irish Airlines. They say they get for lay off up to 300 workers. Then even in salary, then they get for reduce by 20%. British Airways get for lay off 12,000 workers. Then even as Salonia, so I think the soft drink company try to lay off people in 50 Omega.
King.
He lay off 50 workers then because much is not happening all over the world. After they talk now 3,257,996 cases then done all over the world. We get 233,429 deaths all over the world. Inside America alone, people that don't die 63,019 people that don't die. So we get for count we start lucky and we tell God thank you for the type of leadership we get and even waiting the EOC people then they do. People are risking their lives for save me and you, for look at contact tracing, for telling say wash your hand, for telling say stay at home if you not get nothing for do now na turn. If you cough, cover your mouth. If you cough, do on your elbow or you do on a tissue, you throw them. Then yesterday also I come up from Wellington at the camp, and you see the people in Wellington where they go Wellington, they go inside the buses, then full up. Some man he get in mask, but not done in throat ide. Whilst you dey inside that motor car, most of the buses in Wellington, the glass they all day up. They're not open by the sides, so that breeze will come inside the come up. So if you don't see inside them bus, then they, for heaven's sake, are big. Cover your mouth, cover your nose, so that if somebody sneeze or somebody cough, whether it gets or not gets, there's what they call symptomatic. That may get the symptoms. There's what they call asymptomatic. That means you know you get the symptom, but you will get the thing inside in body. Right now, there is no vaccine for COVID-19. The best and the brightest, the business people, the companies, the governments, they all they put on for made and find vaccine for us so that we all go back to a new normal. We don't know when it go done, but the best we could do is now follow. Now we pray that they'll get a vaccine very soon, maybe by September, God willing, then get it. Also, we'll get it. So by June, July, August, thereabout, we'll go back side with it. You begin and for sit back, you don't for sitter. You begin and for sit MPS, you don't for sitter. The one that will sit was they are all at home. We are not happy about it. You know, glad that you go have and bug people under pan nonsense, pan conspiracy theory. Where they saying at school, now for listen. Where do you carpentry? Pay attention. Where do you journalism work? Pay attention. For make him ace Mama Salone go before. You have to be patriotic, more patriotic than ever before, so that this coronavirus will go for beaten hands down. Me not get any iota of that in my mind. That the one name where they before, where they lead we, go for lead we and land we safely. I stop here first.
Okay, well, that's now Abdul Ben Fode, we are the Director of Corporate and Industry Affairs na NATCOM, and self also I get with Miss Momodu Sewa, we are the Director of Regulatory and Administration na NATCOM. Well, the media they talk about the 5G internet saga, where plenty people believe say the pole away some mobile operator then can go install and then community them. They believe say na the 5G pole and they want go install. But according to the people who come on NATCOM, they don't say that's not so true, and that's not nothing for do with the coronavirus where government effect. When I had this programming, they show go left for today.
You want get you go 50-50, you go get we at any point in time.
Well, plenty thank you to me producer Alex Orange Koroma and my executive producer Michael Sambola and to the technical team Indolo Moses and Chegno Jallo and Sef DJ Cliff for in technical support. Me we don't bring this edition of the program can't wait today. Me they show me your name na Princess Pierce.